about sport. It is a wonderful Tuesday morning, and I am your Wonder Woman on the sport areas, Uchinna Diana on the world. Yes, welcoming you to another edition of Sports Drive, and thank you so much for joining us. Now, of course, let us talk about what is going on right now in the President's Federation Cup. Yes, we want to talk about the men's quarterfinals result. Bakaliki FC of Ebony, they defeated Nasarawa United. Yes, and that match actually and it ended in favor of Abakaliki FC, who won 5-4 on penalties. Now, Wiki Torres of Bauchi, they fell to Ikorodu FC, for Ikorodu City FC of Lagos. And then still talking about the men's quarterfinals results, it is Aqua United who actually went on. Yes, after a 2-2 draw with Kwara United, and they are on their way to the semi-finals of the President's Federation Cup. And then Plateau United, they fell to none other than Rangers. Yes, Rangers International, they are moving forward, and they have all the way to the semi-finals of the President's Federation Cup. And now as it goes, the semi-final fixtures for the men's side will be Abakaliki FC facing Ikorodu City, and that match will be taking place on the 21st of May on Wednesday by 4 p.m. That is the President's Federation Cup. And Kwara United, they will be facing Rangers International, yes, in Lagos on Wednesday as well, the 21st of May by 4 p.m. Now, talking about the female side, oh my God, a lot of things happened. Like they say, what a man can do, a woman can do better. But of course, in the President Federation Cup, it was just go. Talking about the President's Federation Cup, Rivers Angels defeated first man of a Boeing 5-0. Yes, 5-0. And Remo Ladies of Ogun, they actually defeated the Danas Ladies of Lagos 2-1. Delta Queens defeated Ibom Angels of Akwa Ibom, and that was a 1-0 for Ibom Angels. Well, Onimag of Ondo fell to Heartland Queens Imo State 5-0 as well. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oshun Babes of Oshun, obviously they actually fell to Edo Queens, and that match was a 3-0 win for Edo Queens. Mighty Jets Mata of Plateau State, they fell to Nifekashun FC of Lagos 6-0. Yes, in the women's side, 5-0. Confluence Queens of Kogi 2, while Nasarawa Amazons, they defeated Bayelsa Queens 2-1 in the round of 16 fixtures of the President's Federation Cup. Well, yes, as we have given you the results of the President Federation Cup, now the next fixtures, talking about the quarterfinals fixtures for the women's side, will be coming up on the 21st of May as well. Now we will give you the fixtures after the draw that will be concluded soonest. Now let's talk about the midweek fixtures in the NPFL, that is the Nigeria Premier Football League. Yes, on Wednesday it will be Lobby Stars taking on Nasarawa United. Yes, all matches will be on Wednesday the 7th of May. That is tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow we have Lobby Stars taking on Nasarawa United by 3 p.m. We have El Kanemi Warriors taking on Remo Stars also by 3 p.m. Remo Stars, who are currently the NPFL champions of the season. Yes, Heartland will be facing Plateau United at home by 4 p.m. while Katsina United, they play also at home against Kano Pillars by 4 p.m. Rivers United will face Rangers International by 4 p.m. at home, while Abia Warriors, they face Niger Tornadoes away from home by 4 p.m. Enyimba will be facing Kwara United right there in Aba Stadium. That will also be a battle that will take place by 4 p.m. while Shooting Stars will face Sunshine Stars. The battle of the brightest star, but the brightest star win. That match will take place by 4 p.m. as well. Bendel Insurance will be facing Akwa United, while Ikorodu City will be facing Bayelsa United by 5:30 p.m. Now it is time to talk about what is going on outside Nigeria, but still talking about Nigeria. Yes, our Flying Eagles, they will play the draw with Morocco, and that has actually placed Nigeria in the second place of the Group B in the Under-20 African Cup of Nations. Yes, if you remember, the Flying Eagles were supposed to face none other than Morocco, and they faced Morocco yesterday on Sunday, and that match ended in a 0 for both sides. Morocco under 20 that was actually filled with stars from abroad and beyond, but the Nigerian team, they were equal to the task, and Nigeria actually came out with a draw, and that places Nigeria with 4 points, second place on the log for the Group B, while Morocco, they are currently on number 1 on Group B as well. Now talking about the matches that will be played now, Nigeria will be facing Kenya, and Ali Zimbabwe, talking about none other than our under-20 Flying Eagles coach, has declared that his boys and his team will go all out for a win against Kenya in the final group game. Now, like I said, Nigeria retained second place on Group B after the draw with Morocco at the June 30 Air Defense Stadium, Cairo, on Sunday. Now, Nigeria had up to 8 shots and 3 shots on target, while Morocco had no shots on target at all, overall making it 4 for the Moroccans. Now, Nigeria also had a 56% possession to Morocco's 44%, but it was still not enough to secure a win for the Flying Eagles. Now, we're hoping that the last match against Kenya will be the match that would signify if Nigeria will come out of the group stage. Talking about the Under-20 African Cup of Nations, where Nigeria will be facing Kenya, and that match will be coming up on the 7th, talking about Wednesday by 4 p.m. Now, this is where we actually go outside the shores of Africa. Now, what are we going to talk about? It is the Champions League, actually. Yes, a lot will be going. Yes. Talking about the Champions League, what do you think will happen today? Talking about Inter Milan taking on Barcelona right there in the San Siro, right there in Italy, and the aggregate is 3-3, while tomorrow will be Paris Saint-Germain taking on Arsenal, and the aggregate so far is 1. Now you can call us in 1 or 2 minutes, 1 or 2 calls. Tell us what you think your prediction for the match will be. Talking about Inter Milan taking on Barcelona. 07065381320, 07065381320. Call us and tell us what you think will happen today. Yes, the 6th of May. That is Inter Milan taking on Barcelona right there in the San Siro. That match is by 8 p.m. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, quickly, your name and where you're calling us from.
My name is Anambra. I calling from Colombia.
Okay, can you give us your prediction for Inter Milan taking on Barcelona and PSG taking on Arsenal?
Concerning the prediction of the Inter Milan and Barcelona,
yes,
I give the Inter Milan the win.
Inter Milan, what will be the scoreline, please?
I predict final with the Inter and Arsenal.
Inter Milan the finals.
Inter Milan and Arsenal in final.
Okay, thank you very, very much. Now he says Inter Milan will go all the way to the finals against Arsenal, who will also be there. Now it is also quite a reminder that Lautaro Martinez might be a doubt for this match against Barcelona, and Benjamin Pavard is out with an injury for the Inter Milan squad. But Lewandowski is back in training for Barcelona. Yes, that is a boost. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Your name and where you're calling us from?
My name is Ugo. I'm calling from Oka.
Okay, welcome, Ugo. Now tell us what you think the prediction will be.
Barcelona will win Inter Milan.
Barcelona will win Inter Milan. Do you have a scoreline in mind? Do you have a scoreline in mind?
Yes, Barcelona 3-0.
Barcelona 3-0. Okay, and no?
Arsenal, so PSG will keep to them either 1-0 or 2-0.
Okay, thank you very, very much, Ugo. Make sure you watch the match as well. Enjoy. Now, that is what he's saying, that Barcelona will go PSG. Now also for Arsenal, they have no new injury concerns. All they have to do is make sure they win this match. Now for PSG, Ousmane Dembele is a possible doubt for this match. Yes, I repeat, Ousmane Dembele, who is currently having an injury, but is actually in training, but could be a doubt for the match. Now this is our last caller for today. Now can you tell us, good morning, your name and where you're calling us from?
Good morning, my name is Ekene Omano. I'm calling from Ebuku.
Okay, Ekene, good morning. Can you tell us what your prediction for Inter Milan taking on Barcelona will be? Inter Milan beating Barcelona 3-1 in the San Siro. Okay, and PSG taking on Arsenal in France. Arsenal goes through.
Yes.
Are you an Arsenal fan?
I'm Arsenal fan.
Okay. I'm wishing you all the best in the match tonight. Tomorrow night. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, okay. He says Arsenal goes through. Well, Arsenal fans, you are repping your club quite well. Now, still in other news, let us also tell you that Trent Alexander-Arnold has confirmed his departure from Liverpool after 20 years in Anfield. Yes, Trent Alexander-Arnold, who joined Liverpool Academy from the age of 6, has confirmed that he will be leaving Liverpool at the end of his contract, which will expire right on January 30th. Now, Alexander-Arnold, who has made 352 appearances, scoring 23 goals and 86 assists for Liverpool since his senior debut in 2016. Now, he has actually decided to leave Anfield, saying he is ready for a new challenge, and his love for Liverpool will never die. Despite what fans might think, Alexander-Arnold will be leaving Anfield at the end of the season, and it has been rumored that he has verbally agreed to a 5-year contract with Real Madrid after leaving on free transfer at the end of this season. Now, talking about still on transfer news, João Felix is also an interest for Flamengo of Brazil, who have made it clear that they are pushing for João Felix because they want to sign the player from Chelsea ahead of the Club World Cup in June with the and still to sign midfielder Jorginho on free transfer at the end of this season. Yes, and that is what is going on in the transfer window. And with this, we come to the end of Sports Drive today. You can join us again tomorrow for more sports news updates and rumors, and of course facts from around the world. Thank you so much for calling in. Bye for now. See you some other time.